Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage. I am going to try to fix the rust on the rear so I can reattach that subframe. I think I have decided to just reuse the GTI subframe, swap over some parts. I would like to change those bushings, bearing thingies, but I haven't had any luck finding them just yet. So I might end up just putting it back on and then maybe later on fix it up. But my main goal right now is to get the rust sorted so the axle can go back on, so this car can go out of the garage and into the storage like all the other cars, because to be frank, I'm not really working on this right now, but I need it to be solid enough to drive. So I will do that. Because right up here is the hole. And I have started removing the under seal protection just because it's so difficult to cut in. It'll just be so messy. The next step is I want to take my angle grinder and cut away metal and find out where the solid metal is in there. What I want to do is to just fix the floor firstly, and then I will reattach that bracket thingy. That seems to be the way to go about this, but who knows how much I actually need to do. You never know before you start cutting into stuff like this. So after a bit of cutting and cleaning off, this is where we are at right now. As you can see, this is the panel on top inside the car. But the edge right here is rusted away. So while poking around, I noticed that the rear trim piece was not glued in place, which it's not supposed to be that, but very often it is, and I was just expecting it to be done that way. But it is actually put on with clips as it is supposed to, and was really easy to remove, so I did that. And take a look at this. It is in really, really good condition in here. And someone knew how important it is to protect it underneath. I don't know what this stuff is, but it seems to be protecting it pretty well. I wanted to look inside of here because I was a bit unsure about how everything was fixed in there. And as you can see, we got a brand new, at least it appears to be a brand new sill. In there is something I don't really like to see. Foam, but the foam has been used to attach the body panel. It's not the correct way to do it, but I could see the foam from out here, and I was really worried that the rust was attempted to be magically removed by using foam. I've seen that before, unfortunately, but this is just to do that. It seems to be in really good condition in here, and that's really nice. I am going to fix it from underneath first, the floor I mean, and then attach the bracket. Then I can use these old holes to drill the holes in the new floor, then attach this from the bottom side when the floor is fixed, and then go ahead to the top and fix all that up there afterwards. What I'm going to do now is to make a piece of metal. I've already made a template, something like that. I'm going to try to bend that out of a piece of metal and then go ahead and weld that in. Hopefully it will be good. As you can see, it has already been fixed down here with the new metal plate, and I have checked that it goes all the way up there, so it seems to be really solid. Also notice that it's actually lifted on that area, so it seems really solid, even though there are some welding up here that could be cleaned up a little bit, but I will do that later on. I'll try to bend that metal, and then I'm going to remove this over here, because this is the fuel filter and the fuel pump. I'm going to remove that. It's not strictly necessary, but this is really close to the welding, so I would like to remove it to avoid having any fires, of course. So be back when I have bent that piece of plate and removed that. I got this piece made up that fits pretty okay in here. I have to do a bit of forming along the way, but I will weld this in, and then after that I will mark the holes up and drill them, and then get started from above after that. Been a while since I've done any rust work. I need to get used to my welder again. I can't really seem to make it do what I like. or what I wanted to do, but this is where I'm at now. Got a piece in. I'm going to be able to weld it from the top side also to make sure that it's really solid and the penetration is good. I still have some work to do in the inside here. I'll do a lot of that on the top also because the size was not really perfect. But this needs to be formed in a bit because this is a repair piece and it's not in the correct position. So it will be okay, I think. Next up, I'm gonna weld those holes, or not weld, but drill the holes from the top side so that the bracket can come on at some point. And then I can start work from the top. Oh yeah, this is going to be all for tonight. See you tomorrow. So it is a couple of days later actually. I have painted it slightly and seam sealed it using a shovel. But it's turned out to be pretty good and it's really solid up here now, so I'm happy with it. Next up is to fit this one up there, make sure that it fits and sits the same as the old one, of course. I have made sure of that already. I'm gonna weld this in and then start work from the top because I'm pretty sure everything is strong enough with this in place to cut the support on the top side off. So I'm gonna weld this in and then proceed. So this is the point that we are at now. The bracket is in. I really wish that my welding was a bit better looking, but it's really strong at least, and that's the most important bit. I still need to weld the floor to the top of the bracket around this area. I will do that from the top, but other than that, this should be plenty strong to support that rear axle, so that's good. So my plan up here is to, I need to fix the rust down there. I need to fix this area. I could just make a patch right there and a patch over here, but I would like to clean my welds up and paint it down there and weld the floor to the actual bracket. So I'm going to drill out the spot welds down here, cut it like this, drill out the spot welds back here, cut it down right here. Then I should be able to take this entire panel out, fix whatever needs fixing, change that, and then change that and put it back in and weld it in. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but it's the way that I'm going to try to do it. So I think I got everything loose now. Cut all the way down there into there. Got the spot welds out. I think should be able to just get it loose. Maybe it's still a bit attached in there actually. I don't want to distort it too much because it's going to be a template, this, for the repair piece. Like that. So now what I want is to paint this down here and spot weld it to the bracket also. And yeah, that should be good then. So there we go, I cleaned it up. Yes, I could have went a little bit farther right here because there is a surface rust, but I think I got the worst of it off and it's still pretty solid, so as long as it is well protected, I think it will last for a long time, at least. Okay, so it's this part that I'm now going to attempt to fix. My first plan was actually just to fix the rust areas, and this one, put a new ledge on right there, change some stuff right here and change this part. But to be honest, it's a pretty simple shape. This piece is pretty straight, then it curves down a little bit here. That's the only thing that is slightly complicated. Other than that, it's pretty basic stuff, I think. So I'm gonna try to fix this by creating a complete new panel for this. And the first thing I have done is to make one in cardboard. This I have transferred to a piece of metal, and it's not black metal, it's just silver metal. So I'm gonna cut this piece out. And if you ever have a Mahari project going on and using it as a table, you really shouldn't do that, because if I scratch this, it could start some rust, so I need to protect it afterwards. So that's not what this is about. Next up, I'm gonna see if I can transfer all the bent lines to this. So now let's start the bending process. And yes, of course I did bend it the wrong way. I was taking so much care not to do that, and I did it anyway. So it's not ideal, but it will have to do. So that's more like it. And then the last bend will be this. Oh, this bender is really not a very good product, to be honest. I'm gonna have to hammer it in place, the rest of it. After a bit of this piece, I cut that piece out off right there because I couldn't bend it like that. I'm at this point now. Now I'm gonna weld this tab on right there because I want that to be welded to the floor of the car as well. So I'm gonna just weld that in. And then I think it should be possible to fit this to the car. So the panel is now welded up. So now I just need to put some holes in it for the spot welds. Like this. It should be ready. I'm gonna give the inside of it a lick of paint, because even though it will burn off, it will be better protected that way. In the end, I will try to spray some rust prohibitor oil in there also. So that is all for tonight. See you in a bit and another day. This video will be filmed over several days. It's not that it's taking that long, but I just don't have so much time at the moment. So I will just continue this welding and then take you back when I'm done. So there we go. It's not perfect. I would like to be one of those welders who can make stuff like this where you can't see the repairs. If I used 1,000,000 hours, then maybe I could do it. But I'm not there. I don't think I will ever be there. It's good enough. It's solid, and that's the most important bit. I drilled the hole for the rear axle. There's actually also a hole here and here on the old panel. I'm not sure why. I can always make them, but if they are not necessary, then I won't. But and then I'm gonna fill the cavity with some thin protection oil later when this paint has dried. So that's one side done on the Visa. I need to do pretty much the same on the other side. It's not as bad. The bracket hasn't fallen off completely, but I will have to reconstruct a bit over there. But I will do that off camera and put the axle back on. And then hopefully the Visa will be ready to drive under its own power without me having to worry about the entire rear end going through the floor. So that will be really cool. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.